Well, Lake Fest is a great reason for people to make Lake of the Ozarks a destination. So this just extends our season as far as not as many people are on the water nowadays. So they're coming and they're riding bikes all over, seeing the great countryside, the roads that we have. We just got some fantastic routes that you can take around the lake area, and it makes it a great destination. As far as the Bike Fest weekend goes, there's big crowds, which means a lot of great things for everybody that's in business down here at the lake. But more importantly for us, it lets us showcase our product that we have, the Kawasaki, the Suzuki, and the Victory motorcycles. So it gives us a great audience that we normally would not be able to cater to. Started Seabolt Sports at the beginning of 1993. We opened the doors, and at that time we were mainly a watercraft shop that sold motorcycles and ATVs. Now, since then, we've become a motorcycle shop that still works on personal watercrafts. It's been a great learning curve. I started out helping and working in motorcycle shops, helped a friend of mine start a motorcycle shop in Columbia, and in turn he helped me get going here in Osage Beach. So it really came from nothing. You know, when I started my shop, I had nothing to my name, and we were fortunate through hard work and some great product lines to be able to build it into a national caliber facility. You know, we've had very good fortune with the employees that I've had along the way, and that have helped grow our business. This business is not just about me, it's about everybody that works here and the great products that we have. When we started Seabolt Sports, the thing I wanted to do is, I'm an enthusiast. I ride motorcycles, I ride watercraft, I ride dirt bikes, street bikes, I'll take a scooter out. I love riding them. So for me, the thing that I wanted to do that not many stores cater to the enthusiasts. You know, I wanted a complete store. One that you can walk in, you can find top level apparel. You can find an employee that knows something about that top level apparel. I did not want to sell the low end, cheap supplies, because I would not use those myself. What we try and do here is quality product for the best price we can offer it. You can come in, we'll help you. We know our products, and it really makes a difference when you're out shopping, or when somebody else is shopping for a product for you, which happens a lot as well. So we've got a variety here, all under one roof. It's going to be the biggest variety you find at the lake with all our brands. We've got Piaggio, Vespa, Kawasaki, Suzuki, Victory, and Polaris. So we've got quite a diverse product line, and I would have to say, if you can't find it in our building, probably is not made in the power sport industry.
This is a great group of guys and gals, and we're all having a great time here. Everybody probably knows somebody that has a motorcycle. Everybody enjoys the freedom of the road. You get on your bike. You don't think about the stresses of work or the economy, or, you know, for $2.76 you can go about 50 or 60 miles and enjoy yourself. So it's pretty nice. What is so incredible about this year is that you got these little passport, they call them passports, and you have to go to, I think there are about, and you can look this up, maybe 30 or 35 different destinations that you have to go to and get a stamp. You fill this passport up with all the stamps, you turn it into the Harley-Davidson dealership right up the road here on 54, and if they draw your name out, if it's all completely stamped, they draw your name out for a custom motorcycle that they've built up there. So it's a very cool deal. Hookers, the bar and grill that you see behind me, excellent food, by the way. Hookers is one of these places that you have to stop and get your passport stamped. So all of this has worked out very well for us. and all the other businesses that are involved in this have profited greatly from this. But as you can see here, and I don't know if you're gonna get some crowd shots later or not. As you can see here, everybody's having just a great time. The weather is warm, but it's better than it was 2 years ago.
It opened for a little over a year, so it's fun. It's very fun. I wasn't looking forward to working it, but it's really been fun being up here and seeing all the bikes. Also, a lot of really nice bikes.
It's a 2003. It was made by Vengeance. It's got the 113 Super Sidewinder. It's in immaculate condition, numerous trophies, and it's my baby, but I'm going to have to, because of medical reasons, get rid of it. And I recommend Hookers to anybody. I mean, it's good food, good atmosphere. It's one of the few places around here I can find a Michelob Light, and so that makes me happy. But got a lot of businesses that just opened, and they need our support.
Hi, I'm with Jack Daniels Customs in Licking, Missouri. We're out at the Bikefest. I write for Full Throttle, and I'm here helping them out this weekend. I think it's awesome. The weather's been great. Everybody's friendly. It's really a good atmosphere. We're all having a great time. Jack Daniels Customs, it originally started, my son, he became a machinist. He'd always had an interest in motorcycles. He'd started building bikes, and he kind of decided he wanted to build trikes, so we said, okay, if that's what you want to do, we'll help you out. And as you can see, we've built several trikes already. Come down anytime. We'd love to have you. If you're on Highway 63 in Licking, Missouri, look us up, and we'd be glad to have you stop in.
Yeah, my name's Brian Elliott. I own a company called Black Sunshine Customs. We're out of Macon, Illinois, about the center of the state. We build older style motorcycles. We build our own frames, our Springer front ends. Gas tanks are fabricated by hand, rear fenders, handlebars. We do all our own hinge work. We're a full machine shop. We do paint and body on all of our bikes. We decided to travel down here to see some of this beautiful country, and to meet some of the people down here in Missouri and try to spread our market a little bit to the people in this area. That's the first time I've ever been to the Lake of the Ozark. It's beautiful. It's a great turnout. The weather's been absolutely beautiful. Everybody's been real friendly. A lot of people have stopped and asked questions. It's just been a lot of traffic through here, and it's a really, really super nice place. I started riding dirt bikes when I was about 5 years old, and then in my state, you had to be 18 to have a 900cc or over motorcycle. So I bought my first Harley when I was 18, and I started disassembling it and painting it, doing machine work, and then you know, 20 years later, here I am. I'm still in the industry. We ride to Sturgis, we do North Carolina, we do Daytona, we travel around, but right here, the Lake of the Ozarks, it's right up there with the rest of them. I've taken off yesterday and a little bit today, and got to ride, and where I'm from, it's flat and all the roads are square, you know what I mean? They come up, you take a right. These are all curvy, so it's beautiful riding down here. Beautiful weather. Everything is beautiful down here. I'd like to give a shout out to the Lake of the Ozark Bike Fest with Full Throttle Magazine, and then Lake TV. I appreciate all the hospitality.
Basically, Wes, we're not too far from you. We're from a little store pretty much south of here, Cuba, Missouri, right on 44. We've been doing Can-Ams for about 3 years. Phenomenal products, brought a lot of new people to the motorcycle industry. That's kind of how we got hooked up with Steve. We sold four-wheelers and boats and motorcycles before, but got hooked up with Full Throttle through the Spiders. We did an experience about a month ago, Spiders to Sturgis, and ever since then we've been kind of tied in with it. The Bike Fest at the lake is in our back door, so we kind of got to make that. But you know, it's a different aspect to a motorcycle than what most people are used to. But it's, like I said, it's brought that whole new industry that would never attempt a motorcycle before. It says, I think I can do this. So that part is really cool about it. Opened the store about 16, 17 years ago. Kind of started out with trailers, and we got into boats and into four-wheelers, then into the spiders. And it's just been a growing industry for us. Kind of started out small. We're a little bit bigger store now, but like I said, having the Can-Am spiders there with us gets us out into the public eye a lot more. Anybody new to the motorcycle, the nice part about the Can-Ams is they are a lot safer than typical motorcycle. Historically, trikes have been a little bit tippy in the past, but it's been when I'm too old to hold a motorcycle up, I'm going to go to a trike. The spiders have brought an industry that, you know, they can still hold a motorcycle up, but they want to be on a three-wheeler. They'll out-corner and out-handle any reverse, or I should say formally trike bike, because the two wheels in the front makes it more stable. The brakes on them gives you a lot more stopping power in the front end. Riding in the rain is easier. The storage space. So they're a unique bike in that they are so safe. They're a lot of fun to ride. The power steering on them. Even someone that's never been on a motorcycle can get on one of these and just go. They're out here at the lake. This is probably one of the most phenomenal places to do this bike run. You guys have got great riding in the Ozarks. All around the lake is just beautiful. All the little bars and restaurants are great for the bikes. The roads are fantastic. The people are friendly, so it's not like you're dealing with downtown St. Louis traffic or having to go halfway across the country. This is right here in the Midwest, in the Ozarks. It's perfect. Bikefest here is unbelievable.
Hey, this is Paige. We're here at Bikefest 2010. I'm here to show you the newest accessory for your bike. It's the Moto Suzie.
My name's Sean, and we're going to show you the Moto Suzie 180. Pretty self-explanatory for those that are interested. Turns your motorcycle 180 degrees. I'm going to show you how it works. Sure, you can do this in your home garage, motorcycle shop. It's kind of utilitarian. Allows you to maneuver the motorcycle in positions that you normally wouldn't be able to pretty easily. What you're looking at is a 6-foot diameter platform. We also offer them in 7-foot and 8-foot. And as you saw, it's pretty easy to just turn any size motorcycle around to allow you ease of egress out of any garage or gallery space. And if you look in the background, we have a motorized unit that also works to display your motorcycle depending on where you put your toys. So check us out. Go to motosuzie.com.
Liquid Illusions is a custom paint shop in South City, St. Louis, Missouri, and started about 11 years ago on just kind of a dare to paint a couple bikes for some friends. And I was always kind of been into bikes and stuff like that, so I quit my day job and just went full-time with the painting and pinstriping and fabrication, and then it just started growing, you know, did more friends' bikes and more customer bikes, and then getting out on the road and, you know, doing the circuit and stuff. You pick up more custom builders and talking to the general public. So it's just been an ongoing thing, just perpetuating and, you know, painting more than motorcycles too. I'll do murals in homes and paint cars, trucks, things like that. So this is my second year with Bikefest. Was working with Steve at Full Throttle Magazine. I think it's a great venue. It's a great time. You know, the end of the summer, the last big bang, and to get down here and kind of talk to people about motorcycles and move some stuff. I think it is a good event, and hopefully it'll take off, and we'll just get more and more people involved in it, you know, this time of the year. Going out and doing some little rides here and there. Probably after most of the crowd thins out Sunday, we'll all probably get on the bikes and go out for a couple hours, but there's a lot of good riding around this lake for sure. The website's liquidillusionsart.com. You can hit that. And shop phone's 314-481-4880. And give us a shout if you want, but hit that website. Hit us up if you need any custom paint.
Big Dog Motorcycles started in 1994. We are now the third largest American motorcycle manufacturer in the United States. We've built over 30,000 of these custom motorcycles on the road already in the last 17 years. And we are enjoying the weather here in Lake Ozarks, Missouri. And we're showing off some of the newer Bulldog models that we have here, and as well as our #1 reigning sales champion, the K9. We always enjoy the weather out here, and we love to see the cooperation of the city and the people, and that's what keeps us coming back here. Got a good crowd, good people, and we like working with the community here. We're the only custom manufacturer that utilizes robotics, so all the frames are robotically welded together, and we do all of our powder coating in-house. And what's really unique about Big Dog is we do manufacture the most American-made bike on the road today. So, because the motors are out of Wisconsin, our trannies are out of Michigan, Baker, 6-speeds. We manufacture our frames, the sheet metal comes out of Michigan. All the billet components that you see on the bike, the hand controls, the billet trees, the wheels, they're all made out of Newton, which is a small town next to us. We utilize a lot of the aircraft. Wichita is the air capital of the world, and so even the electronics and the wiring harnesses, the circuit boards for the LED lights are all manufactured right there in Wichita. And it's nice. Injected molded parts are made in Lincoln, Nebraska. So we utilize about 140 different manufacturers across the U.S. The prices range from $22.5 to $40,000. Just depends. We have 8 different models.
Basically, we're in St. Louis, Missouri. Started out probably in 2002. Basically a small shop. Keep the overhead low, try to survive in the business. Basically try to build them from scratch, build something custom, a little different than what most people have. You see the same old cookie cutter bikes all the time. We try to make them original one-off bikes. As you can tell by this bike here, it's more like a board track racer on steroids. Everything's custom on it. Can't walk in a store in most places to even buy the wheels for this bike. Basically, you have to have the idea in your head. You have to kind of see it before you build it. I like to have a nice clean line. Most of my bikes are pretty bare bones. You know, as you can see, there's no blinkers, this, that, the other. Some bikes are a little bit more harder to ride, but when you got to build them out of the ordinary, step out of the box, you have to do that sometimes. And you know, a bike like this is just more for, like, I guess the bar hopper type bike, as you call it. Then again, I make bikes that are more rideable, like the bobbers, which you can go pretty much anywhere on. But yeah, half the battle is trying to make something different that ain't out there that everybody has. Riding conditions actually are pretty nice. I mean, you got a lot of windy roads and this and that. Where we're at, you know, it's more city streets and lights and stuff like that here. More scenic, you know, you'll see groups of guys riding. It's a good time, you know. Everybody gets together and talks and, you know.
Good camaraderie overall.
Yeah, exactly. It's more of a camaraderie type thing, and you know, it gets people together, and you just, once one guy starts talking, everybody's just in on the conversation, and, you know, nothing but a good time, you know, just to get out and relax and ride. And thanks Lake TV for having us. Big thanks to Full Throttle magazine. Basically, their first magazine we're ever in. They've helped promote me quite a bit. Big thanks to them. Lake Camden's great, and just the people around the Lake of the Ozarks. It's a good time.
Well, with the Bike Fest, we're the last stop on the passport, the Full Throttle passport, and the amount of visitors we anticipated, and Steve's got a big hand on it through Full Throttle. We expect about 20,000 bikes or about 35,000 people to come down this weekend. We couldn't ask for better weather. Turned out tremendously, and we're thrilled to death. There's Big Dog. They are obviously reputation. They go to 30, 40 shows a year. They're out here. Strip Club Choppers is another phenomenal event. They've got some TV events on Discovery Station, so HD Discovery. Obviously Full Throttle. I mean, I can't number. We probably got about 30 vendors out here. And this year we encompassed an entire village over here, and we actually added some more in front of the Toad. So it worked out well, and the bikers are having a great time. To get a hold of the hotel, 573-365-5620. If you want to hit us on the website, you can look at www.toadcove.com or CamdenOnTheLake.com. Michael Capps, hey, I love it. I love it here. We're going to be here a long time. I'm thrilled to have Lake TV come down and interview me. But we invite everyone to come out here and experience the Toad and Camden on the Lake Resort Spa and Yacht Club. I'm Michael Capps, and I'm pleased to have you guys come out and see us.
Absolutely. Full Throttle for me is a 24-hour, 365-day thing. I ride as many days as possible. I live and breathe the magazine. That's why the magazine is so successful. I do got to put a mention out to Papa Clutch, Black Sunshine Customs, Liquid Illusion, Strip Down Cycles. These guys make this event what it's supposed to be. We're bikers that literally put on a bike rally, and I think that's how everyone should see this. And if you come down to the Toad next year, you'll see the same thing, if not more. We're planning it right now, and I think it's going to be huge. We've got a satellite, we got 3 different satellite locations going on this year. Something new we tried. Shady's at the lake, a new biker bar. Dave and Holly, wonderful people. We're set up there this year. We'll be set up there again next year. We also have Bagnell Dam Strip closed off this Saturday for bikes only, Sturgis style parking, kind of like Hewlett, Deadwood, places like that I know you've all visited. We also have a campground that's below the dam that'll be putting on hill climbs, just wonderful. My younger brother Jimmy will be stationed over there. He'll be running the booth, and he'll have the Full Throttle truck with the lights on, giving out merchandise, you know, this and that. Doing what Full Throttle does best is spreading the word about bikes. Next year I think we're going to see a lot more continuity. Some folks are trying something new, and we appreciate that. Overall, it brings more people down to the Bike Fest. I think Mark Barrett, Jack Fleming, they've done a great job this year, and I'm proud to see that they've stepped up a little bit here. I enjoy it myself to see that you know, the lake together has come together, and you've got vendor villages, practically 4 or 5 of them all around the lake. That's something unusual. Last year it wasn't like that, and I think next year you're going to find more involvement from more business owners. Very cool, man. I got to give a shout out to Michael Capps at Camden on the Lake, Toad Cove. Wonderful guy to work with. You got to come down and see his place. You got to book a room. You got to hang out, check out the Toad Bar, check out the outside concert venue. Michael Capps, shout out, man.
Helps out the economy down here and everything else. You get a lot of bikes, and I haven't heard any numbers, but there's at least 5,000 bikes down here, I would guess.
What do you think about the event?
Great event, yeah. Going out riding back roads, can't ask for anything more.
Bikes, a lot of Harleys, a lot of trikes, some V8s. They got Victories, there's Yamahas, there's a lot of, it's just not all Harley stuff, but a lot of Harleys. A couple of guys we were riding with are riding Yamaha V-Stars and stuff, and it's a great time. We had a blast riding around to all the events, doing the passport run, get to see a lot of the restaurants and places that we probably would have never went to. Well, that just adds to the atmosphere and stuff, gives you that much more to do. I mean, if it wasn't for the Bike Fest, we probably wouldn't be down here this weekend. The lake water's warming up and are cooling down rather, and it's not as much fun getting in the water, so we came down here for the Bike Fest to go riding around and seeing the places, and we've had a blast.
We hit that one at Rocky Mountain, was pretty cool.
Rocky Mountain up in Rock Mount.
Wherever.
Yeah. And the view, if you go down to Crybabies Campground, the view over the ridge looking down at the campground over the Osage River is unbelievable. We've been coming down here for 10 years and never even seen that.
Yep, down here for St. Joe during the Bike Fest. Had a pretty good time. Staying over at that, like we said earlier, at Somerset Inn. It's a pretty nice place. Everybody's been real friendly so far, especially in helping on directions. It's been really nice. Usually hit the gatherings, all usually pretty nice. It's a good time. It's the first year I've been to Bike Fest. I heard about it. Buddy Tom was telling me about it. It sounded like a good time, so I just jumped in with him and came down. That's a Street Glide, 103-inch. Screaming Eagle version. It's got all the goodies in the engine. Runs real good. I really like it. I don't know how I could replace it.
Yeah, this is the 4th year we've been to the Bike Fest. My wife Karen and I and a few friends. It's been a blast every year. We've hit every stop, made new friends. Definitely have a blast riding. Beautiful country, you know, great running around the lake. It's just, you know, it's a pretty nice place to ride. Yeah, well, yeah, sometimes it's a little tricky finding some of the spots, but you just take your time, you'll find them all. You know, get your passport filled out and try to win that big bike again. The thing I'd say is ask a lot of questions. When you make a stop, go to the next, before you go to your next stop, ask the place you're at, where it's at. They all know where they're all at, you know, so that way you can find them. Oh yeah, the 02 Road King, 88-inch motor, does wheelies with me and my wife on it. You know, what you can tell by last year's video, we did a few right there behind the truck, running up and down there by the Horny Toad. It was a nice ride. Oh yeah, the 02 Road King, 88-inch motor, does wheelies with me and my wife on it. You know, what you can tell by last year's video, we did a few right there behind the truck, running up and down there by the Horny Toad. It was a nice ride.
What would you tell somebody about this event that they haven't come up here for it?
Oh, I'd say you got to make it. You got to make it here. This is a blast. It gets bigger and bigger every year. You know, you'd have a good time. Lot of spots to stop and have a cold drink if you'd like, or good food. We have a good time every year we come up.
When you visit the west side over here in Sunrise Beach, it's some of the most beautiful scenic tours that you'll see here at the Lake of the Ozarks, from all the hills, from all the side roads and things like that, from Captain Ron's up here to Cannon Smoke Saloon. Visit our other venue, also El Capitan Mexican Restaurant on the water. Love to see you down there too. You can get your passport stamped here. It's a beautiful time here at the Lake of the Ozarks. I mean, I think for the last couple of years we might have had a few rain showers and things like that, but for the most part, it's a beautiful time right here at the Lake of the Ozarks. So come on in and enjoy some barbecue and enjoy all these beautiful bikes right behind me. As you can hear them roaring and rumbling and headed out and headed in, it's a beautiful day here at the Lake of the Ozarks for a Fall Bike Fest 2010. The folks that are coming in off these bikes, they're fantastic people. They do a lot of great things for causes around the lake. You know, bike rides for babies and different things like that. So be courteous, be nice to them. Fantastic folks. Come on in, shake their hand, sit down, talk with them. They'll be more than happy to show you their bikes, be more than happy to tell you what it's all about. And there goes some right now from... If you get the chance, come on in for some of the best barbecue here at the Lake of the Ozarks. 30-year tradition. We brought it back, kicked it up a notch. Oh, fabulous. Our own sauce, our own rubs are made right here. Our ribs, 3.5 pounds and down. If you want a full slab of pork spare ribs, this is the place to be. We slice our pork thinly. We have wonderful inside smoked round that we slow smoke for over 14 hours. Mouth-watering goodness. Homemade recipes. Homemade peach cobbler. You name it. Full service bar. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. It's a great place to come in with family, friends. It's kid-friendly, it's family-friendly, and it's a wonderful time for everybody to roll on in here to Cannon Smoke Saloon. Having Bike Fest 2010 on the west side of the lake and all over the Lake of the Ozarks really extends our season down here at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we appreciate all these folks. They come from miles around. It's just not the state of Missouri. Just talk to some folks from Oregon and Colorado, and they're in from all over the place. We appreciate Bike Fest so very, very much here at the Lake of the Ozarks because, like I said, it extends our season to where more people can enjoy more activities and a beautiful, gorgeous weekend we have on tap here. So come on in, have a good time with us.
One of the neat things here at the Motorcycle Doctor that we do is we get into the road racing thing. We are active riders. We do the dirt bike and we do the four-wheeler and we do the road racing, and that's something most people don't know about, never seen. We actually have 3 race bikes ourselves, and we have one that we even rent out at the track. The gold bike that's over there we rent out for $120. We even supply the leathers with that. The road race is a neat way to get to go fast, still have the need for speed, become a better rider, and do it safely. The track we go at is usually at Howard, Oklahoma. We usually take 2 new riders each time we go to the school. There's a lot of shops around here that, you know, they'll sell you a bike and things like that. They'll talk the talk. But if you want to come and get on a racetrack with us, let us know, put you on the list, and we'll get you out there next time. We got a few neat bikes here. If you zoom in on this one, here's a dirt bike that we actually changed over to a road race bike. We lowered the suspension, put on some trick tires, good brakes, did some modifications of the frame and foot peg position. It actually has, that dirt bike has the same ergonomics as that R1. We also have a 07 CBR 600RR. These bikes are fun because they have so much power. They got so many RPMs. This bike here turns 16,000 RPM. That bike turns 266 times a second. That piston goes up and down. This bike here weighs about 380-ish, and then we have the R1. This bike has about 180 horsepower and it weighs 9 pounds more. We went crazy with this thing. We lightened it as much as we can. We cut out the wires that we don't need. We got titanium bolts in this thing. This is a handful. This is a wild machine. So we don't rent out these kind of stuff till you graduate to that. But we've been doing this for about 12 years now, and yeah, we still go down once in a while. It does happen. But we're also wearing a 30-pound leather suit, and we're on a track that's safe. There's no cops, there's no cars, there's no dogs, there's no gravel, there's lots of runoff room, so it's one of the best places to go fast. And probably even save my life because I'm a nut, I want to go fast, but around on the roads, it's not the place to do it. For example, zoom in on this. If I can get you to walk back there, zoom in on the gauges up here. We'll turn this bike on. Just the throttle response on a bike like this. Remember, this bike really makes no power. It's about 10,000 RPM. The throttle response on bikes like this is amazing. These bikes are so technically advanced, they even got electronic steering dampeners. No more of the hydraulic cylinders. They actually change dampening it the faster you go. So yeah, we're kind of into the neat technology stuff. The fuel mapping, we got a little doodad switch. We'll switch from an onboard self-mapping program to where you put in the best map that you have. We have quick shifters. There's a good spot right there. So it actually, you can do clutchless shifting right there. As you shift up, this quick shifter right here kills the ignition for a brief second, so it's just no clutch lever needed. So there's some really neat ways to make you go faster. I want to bring you guys back here because a lot of people think we're just an ATV or dirt bike shop. We're not. I mean, we work on Harleys, we work on Go Wings, we work on everything. Over here we actually got, this is something also very unique. We zoom in on this. We actually bore cylinders while you wait. If you look around, we have cylinders lined up. We do a lot of the boring work for a lot of the shops around here. You can see right here, we're taking about a 10,000ths cut. This looks like a Polaris water cooled 400, I believe is what that is. We also do a lot of porting. Here's a 450 head that we've got done porting right here. Basically, bigger isn't always better, but when you can cut out and take away any type of turbulent bump there, that's a big deal. It's a smooth thing. So everything is radiused. Knife edging is for supersonic speeds, and in this world we're not there. Everything is radiused. We do a 3-angle valve job on that. This increases performance by about 6%. Not bad for just cleaning up the factory movement. Here's another neat tool that I don't think you'll find in another shop. This is an ultrasonic machine. This is a big help when it comes to cleaning carburetors. What we have here is a high-low frequency sound wave machine. There's 4 low-end speakers and 4 high-end speakers, and it basically squeaks the parts clean. It's a biodegradable solution in this. If you look at it, you can see it kind of percolating here. You can touch it. It's warm. It doesn't really hurt you, but it dissolves dirt instantly. Zoom in on the set of carbs here. You can see it. This thing was just all nasty and gunked up. These things are virtually brand new. The neat thing about you wouldn't think the vibration would do that much, but even the little BBs that are pressed in from the factory, if we leave it in there too long, those BBs will vibrate out. So this is a major bonus to clean carburetors. A lot of people do their own work. They attempt to pull the jets out and clean them, but all the extra passageways that are in there that you may be able to blow through, it's kind of like cholesterol in your veins. You may be able to blow through some air or some fluid through it and think it's clean. Well, the hole is actually shrunk down, so the hole size is as big. So with the ultrasonic, it will bring out the corrosion and clean it up and get it to full size again. We pressure check them for about an hour. We sit there under pressure to make sure the flow bowls aren't leaking, and then we'll hand them to you or install them on the bike. If you look here, we have nylon that touches your rim. There's no metal that touches your wheel. You can't scratch it. It's almost impossible to pinch it too. We have a computer snap-on spin balancer. If we need to, we can glass bead your rotors to give them good texture back again. So we're actually set up very well for a service shop. We've been here 25 years, and we definitely know how to take care of your bike.
All right, here we are at Bikefest 2010. We're at the Hillbilly Hill Climb at the campgrounds down here right below the dam. having some great runs up the hill, a lot of mud throwing. We've got about 15 guys giving her heck flying up this muddy hill on the power line. Right now, Zach Tannier's in the lead, and we've got one more run, and my goal is to beat Zach, so I'm going to try to beat him by about a half a second here in a little bit. Anyway, Bikefest has been great this year. The hill climb is tons of fun. We've got this traveling trophy every year. Somebody new is going to get the trophy, and cash prize even for the winner of this event this year. So come on out and see it next year if you're not here today. Other than that, have a great time, and I'm going to go get ready for my ride. Over and out. Sponsored by Certified Yamaha. They put that on. You know, just the turnout's great. I got a call from one of my buddies. Said, "Hey, let's do this hill climb tomorrow." And I said, you know, and for the Bike Fest, and we came out here, and I think we got 25 riders out here. We got all the Harley guys watching us. It's they're enjoying it. A couple people wreck. You know, I wrecked. You know, it's all in good fun though. I mean, the hill's steep, the crowd's great. What a great weekend for Bike Fest.
We've just been come from a place called Rocky Mount that we've never been to before, and it's kind of out of the way, but we knew we were going the right way there and coming here because we pass bikers on all the roads. There is a lot of camaraderie among the bikers, and the one thing that we like to do is we always like to look at the t-shirts they're wearing and where they've been on the back. What we do is when we go on vacation, no matter where we go, we try to stop by the Harley-Davidson shops, and Mike sort of collects shirts from wherever we go. So when we come back, we can wear them to things like this, and people can see where we've been. We also bring them back for our son-in-law, Troy, and for Mike's brother, John, back in Arnold. And that's that we use them as Christmas gifts, and it always seems to go over very big.
Down here in Eldon, my wife and I took over a local bar and grill, turned it into Team Murdoch's Bar and Grill, and we also have added a game room. We have a shelf. We have a 22-foot championship shuffleboard. We have 2 pool tables. We have a boxing game to test your strength, see how hard you can hit. We've also got some new arm wrestling games coming in. Up there's my midget right now. This is the younger member of Team Murdoch's, Trevor Paul. Say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Now, when you come to Eldon, where do you go to eat?
Team Murdoch's.
Can you tell me where Team Murdoch's is located at?
Maple Street.
Maple Street, where at?
Here in Eldon.
Did you ride your motorcycle here today?
No.
But when you do bring your motorcycle, where do you take your motorcycle?
Here to Team Murdoch's.
Solid.
Listen, folks, you can't beat that. Even a 4-year-old knows where's the best place to eat in town.
I'd like to welcome everybody to Shady's at the Lake. This is Holly, I'm Dave, and appreciate everybody coming out for the 2010 Bike Fest. Full throttles here in our parking lot set up, doing a great job for us. We really appreciate them and all the support they give us for our bike night on Tuesdays. And we just want to really thank everybody for coming out, spending some time down here at the lake. It's a beautiful lake. We just moved down here 3 months ago, opened this joint up. We have been having so much fun. We really appreciate everybody coming out and again supporting us and just supporting the lake. What a fun time this weekend's been. Beautiful weather, beautiful lake. We got a great view of the lake from here, so really appreciate everybody coming out.
I've been riding for about 10 years on my own.
Nice.
Yeah, and I've been riding since a kid on dirt bikes and just progressed into the road bikes, Harleys. So it's what we enjoy doing. That's what we really like about a weekend bike fest or a bike event. It's always friendly to everybody, whether you ride on a Harley or one of the Japanese bikes or another American bike. We just all support bikers in general. We're biker owned, biker operated, so we support everybody every day. We just like everybody to just come down and see us. We've got the cheapest beer, best food. We got, Holly likes to say, big ass burgers and even better breasts. It's great food, it's cheap. We're here to support you guys, and we're here to help everybody. We want everybody's experience at the lake to be great.
This motorcycle is a 2004 Blackjack Joker motorcycle made by Bourget out of California. Enjoying our time down here at Lake of the Ozarks on the bike rally, and everybody be safe. I think this year's turnout's great. The weather's the best I've ever seen down here, and it's just been a good time to hit all the nightlife and the parties and listen to the music. It's been a good time. From Trenton, Missouri originally, and I've got a condo down here at the lake and enjoy coming down here, riding the bike and just having a good time.
A lot of people, a lot of bikes everywhere. It looks like everybody is getting a little, it's great to see all the bikes out here. It really is.
What's up? My name's Willie Watts from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Down here with United FMX, getting ready to throw down in the Lake of the Ozarks. We're gonna go hit this ramp and have a little bit of fun and do some race car racing.
Hey, I'm Terry Russell with United FMX from Jefferson City, Missouri, and this is Freestyle Motocross at the Lake Bike Fest 2010. Entertainment. They've got like 11 bands this weekend, and then all these other local bars and grills have bands, and there's just so much going on. I mean, you just can't possibly see or do it all.
Oh yeah! If you don't mind. This is the kind of B-roll we need, man.
What is it, 2004, isn't it?
Hold on.
On the motorcycle, I don't even know what year it is.
Yeah, all right, that's good.
On Lake 32 TV, serving the beautiful Lake of the Ozarks.
Team Murdoch! Good work.
This year's Bike Fest is great. There's a lot of people, a lot of bikes everywhere. It looks like everybody is getting a little
It's always a work in progress. People say, how long does the tour last? It's like forever. You know, we're out all the time. So it never really ends. We may have a break, but we keep going and going. And we just completed our 41st year and have begun our 42nd year.
Now, we put the band together in Jacksonville, Florida in 1969. And been rocking ever since. Yeah, here we are.
2 months I've been in the band. Yeah. So yeah, this was the 8th show.
Yeah, he and I played together. Played together in the same band for the last 10 years, and then so when I got with Blackfoot, then they needed a drummer shortly thereafter, so we called him.
And Kurt and I have been friends for what, probably 10 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Played overseas together.
Yep. And it's a great honor to play with them.
Blackfoot, we're at Lake of the Ozarks Bike Fest, and we're having a good time. Wish you were here.
And we love Osage Beach. What a beautiful place.
Yeah, that's a 19 58 Messerschmitt.
Yeah, we're up here at Bikefest, having an awesome time, looking at all the people. Stopped down at the Harley Davidson out there. We've made several stops on the way in just to grab a drink of soda, water, or even a beer at times. We've enjoyed ourselves up here. It's awesome. Anybody who rides a bike should come up here to this. They're going to enjoy it. Even if you don't ride a bike, just check it out. Look at all the people. Look at all the bikes. People are awesome. The bikers are awesome. The vendors throughout the area really put on a good thing for the people, and it's just a good money maker for the area. It just helps the people out. The economy is really tough, but I mean, you can always depend on the riders in the area to come down and put their heart and soul in just to give. It's awesome. My bike, man, this is number one to me besides my wife and my buddies, and it's just awesome. It's just great. Motorcycle, this was once a BTX, and I converted it in with Curry's Automotive out of Nixa, which did all my fabrication and my paint job. It's a suicide clutch, which you don't really see a lot of anymore. It's got the hatchet, custom made by Hooligans, my sissy bar. My struts it's a hardtail. Everything on this is one of a kind. There's nothing else around the area that is made or even looks like this.
My name's Ryan, bartender down at Frankie and Louie's. We got 2010 Bike Fest going on. It's rocking. We got good food, good people, good times. Thank you.
You little wave? We don't want to be on TV.
If you all don't know me, my name's Gary Quinday. I'm with the local chapter of Lake of the Ozarks, 1888. We're glad to see you all here. We're ready to give away our raffle that we have put together. These are chapter members that put together these lamps that we're getting ready to raffle off, and the stained glass. They've taken a lot of time to try to put those together. That money goes back into our local chapter, but one of the things that we do for the local chapter here at Lake of the Ozarks is we go to Camdenton before Chris. They have a deal at the square where we give away free gloves and free stocking caps to little kids who don't have anything to keep warm over the winter. Last year we gave out approximately 600 to 700 pairs of gloves and hats to these little ones. So again, thank you all for helping us with the raffle.
Hey, I gotta ask some more questions here, man. I want to hear what state you people are from. Let's hear it. Over this way. Where are you guys from? What about Kansas? Anybody from?
God, we're in Missouri.
I want to thank all you riders for they're here today to enjoy it. Good luck to everybody. All right, guys, I'm going to introduce a good friend of mine that's helped me out this whole year to throw together our vendor village over there at the Toad Cove, Camden on the Lake, man. Great guy, great painter, been around the...
Thanks, guys. It's really good to be here again. This is my second year. And Steve's been so good in the magazine. I just wanted to definitely come down and rep and show you guys some work. And I appreciate everybody coming down. And if you came by the booth, looked at the work, thanks a lot. And we'll hopefully see you all next year.
And you know, there's another guy that popped in this year that was supposed to be here last year. Brian Elliott from Black Sunshine Customs over there in Illinois. Somewhere over there in Illinois. I don't know where he's from. I think it's Macon. Hey, Brian, come on up here and say a few words, man. I want to know what you think about this. Your first year down here.
This is a great event, man. Like he said earlier about the cops, man. They don't hassle you. That's great. They kept everybody safe. All the people were just, you know, everybody had all kinds of questions, and the weather was great for everybody, and I just appreciate everybody coming down and checking out the booth down there at Toad Cove.
That's Darren from Liquid Illusions. Brian, Black Sunshine Custom. Let's hear it for him again. All right, guys, we're going to from Tipton, Missouri. Hey, Ross, you here? Woman. Cindy Johnson, La Vista, Nebraska. Are you in the house? I like this one. Mr. Dan Barr from Swansea, Illinois. All right. Hey, Dan, come up on stage over here, man.
It was all good. It was good last year, and I enjoyed it. A couple new places. Looking forward to doing it again next year.
All right. Couple days.
Met a lot of great people. Is very hospitable, and definitely be back next year.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, man.
You guys are done. You guys can go back now. Let's hear it for the little one, guys.
Hey, let's hear it for a little guy here passing these things out. Yeah, he may be the winner in 2025. Number 2, runner-up. It's Tom Rockholm from Florissant, Missouri. That's Tom Rockholm. All right, hey, before we go ahead and do this, I want to, she was the girl that advertised this thing all year long. She was on all the pictures, everything. She's hot. Her name's Katrina. She'll sign a magazine for you if we got any left. Next one in line, it's my dad, Don Kleinhans. Without him, we wouldn't be here doing this, so I just got to let you guys know that.
He's a genius.
Hey, I have no idea where my brother Donnie is. Can anybody point him out?
There he is.
Hey, look at that guy in the back, incognito, with that cool glasses on. That's my brother, older brother Don Kleinhans. He's the publisher for Full Throttle Midwest. Let's hear it for him. He has taught me a lot, and we've had a long road, and you know, the success of it is right here. So let's hear it for him again. And I gotta, shout it out to these guys here, the folks who were on the mic earlier, Tracy and Jerry Ripley. Man, these guys are soldiers. They took this book and just ran with it. Illinois rocks. Well, I'm hoping not forgetting anyone. Oh, wait. My best friend in the entire world, I almost forgot to mention his name. This is the guy that's behind all of us, coming down here, passing out passports to all the stops, making sure they're set up, riding around the entire time, filling up passports, making sure everybody has everything they need. And I almost forgot him. He's going to kick my ass. His name's Jeff Reynolds. He's the guy up front by the truck. Walk by and say, hey, Jeff, when you guys get a chance. And last but not least, I got to tell you guys, all those photos you see in Full Throttle Midwest Magazine, Kent Meisman right here in front, photo editor, Full Throttle. Kent Meisman. In the house. Yeah, there's there's one lady in my life that has really helped me out with this whole thing. I mean, without her, I couldn't run the magazine and get this Bike Fest prepared. I got to give a big shout out to her. Brandy Pleat. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and draw the winner of the bike now.
Get on the bike and wave. Drum roll.
I don't know about anybody else, but I am going to miss posing all over those bikes.
We're going to miss you posing on it too.
Thank you. Patrick Murphy.
From? Of course he's not here.
Camden, Missouri.
Patrick Murphy, Camden, Missouri. Are you in the house, sir?
No, it's not the same
dude.
Somebody go to his house and get him.
We'll deliver to his house. Just put it on the Harley Davidson the other day. Hello. You got service needed? No. I got service. Here, I got full service.
This is Jerry Ripley of Full Throttle Magazine and Steve Kleinhans with Full Throttle Magazine. Guess what, brother?
Speaker. Hello, bro, speaker.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, I think you got a motorcycle to pick up here at Lake of the Ozarks Harley Davidson, brother. No, we wouldn't kid you about that, partner.
That is crazy.
Hey, I'll prove to you I'm not kidding. Hey, everybody, am I kidding? Hey, partner, can you get down here anytime soon?
I love all my biker friends, and you guys are great, and I had an awesome weekend.
All right, man, come on down here, see Jack and all of us here, party with us, and pick up your bike.
I'm going to be down right now.